Welcome to today's presentation, the largest wealth opportunity potentially of our lifetimes, where I'm going to show you how it's possible to profit in a big way from the 2021 cryptocurrency bullrun. And I'm going to talk about when to cash out before the next crash. This part is arguably even more important than how to profit from it, because at some point this will crash, and if you don't get out in time, it's going to be a problem. So in this presentation, we're going to cover all of this, and I'm going to show you how to do this as a complete beginner without being technical, without having any investing experience, simply by being early to a brand new asset class. So what this is quite literally the biggest opportunity to get set up for life rich without hard work, intelligence, or barely even any effort at all. It's more important now than ever before. But there isn't a lot of time left to act. The train is leaving the station for this opportunity, and if you don't act on this information quickly, even in a month from now, it may already be too late. The chance of becoming wealthy in the 2020s has become exponentially harder. Businesses are going under and filing for bankruptcy at a record rate. People are being laid off by the tens of thousands almost on a daily basis. Millions of people are at risk of being evicted from their homes. Governments and central banks are printing money like never before, which reduces your purchasing power of your fiat currencies at an alarming rate. So what can you do about it? How can you create financial stability and freedom for yourself and your family? How can you not only preserve the wealth that you already have, but actually increase it? Today, I'm going to show you how a small bet of only $1,000 in a tiny new asset class has the potential to turn into as much as $13,210, $32,283, or even as much as $271,445. And I'm going to show you how just a 5% bet of your net worth has the potential to double your entire net worth. Just imagine, what would an extra $13,000 do for you right now? Or an extra $32,000? Or an extra $271,000? Or even an extra $500,000? What would you do with that money? Would you go on vacation? Would you buy the sports car that you've always wanted? Maybe you pay off your mortgage or your debt, or buy the house that you've always wanted, pay off your college or student loan debt, send your kids to the best college. What would you do with that extra money? And what if this all came from a simple investment of as little as $1,000? And yes, it's possible to start with even less. Does that sound a little bit too good to be true? Well, I thought so too at first, but think about it. People who get really rich often don't have a normal 9 to 5. Okay, they don't work a salaried job. They either start a business or they make smart investments. And making a smart investment doesn't require being a genius. All it takes is getting information about a huge opportunity early and acting on it. Imagine that you got in early on one of these companies, on Amazon, Facebook, Uber, Netflix, Apple, Google. Small amounts invested in these companies right in the beginning could have turned into fortunes. And all you had to do was sit in that investment and you would have been filthy rich. Check this out. So after spending a mere 12 days with Wozniak and Jobs, Wayne had taken his name off the contract, sold his shares back to his co-founders for $800. Wayne's decision to leave the startup cost him big. Today, a 10% stake in Apple would be worth more than $95 billion. That kind of fortune would make Wayne one of the richest people in the world. Right? Shows you what getting in early on a big opportunity could turn a small amount into massive amounts. This person, the Tesla stock I sold in 2011 for $11,000, would be worth more than $98 million today. Put the money into Orange Julius franchise so it all worked out, obviously being sarcastic there. But again, small amounts invested in the right thing early on, before it blows up, could turn into huge amounts. The purpose of this presentation is to show you a brand new asset class that is still in the very early stages before it blows up, potentially to becoming one of the biggest asset classes in the world. I want to give you the best tools and resources that you need to be able to act on this and reap potentially enormous rewards. And I want to explain to you in this presentation how you can join my private community, get access to my own personal buy and sell movements in this space, and give yourself the best possible chance of success with this. Let me prove to you that this is real. This new asset class I'm talking about is known as cryptocurrencies, which is also referred to as digital assets. We're on the cusp of this going from currently being around a $1.5 trillion market cap to becoming multiple trillions of dollars, or maybe even tens of trillions of dollars worth of market cap. Banks, publicly listed companies, hedge funds, and billionaires have been waiting for years to get in on this action, and it is starting to happen. It has been happening, and there isn't a lot of time left to act, because once this has started happening, this is going to move fast, and then once it's that big already, you're not going to be able to get these potential opportunities anymore. Look at this, okay? So several months ago, PayPal announced that they were going to get into cryptocurrencies. For the longest time ever, Bitcoin and crypto was completely off limits. Banks were bashing it, companies were bashing it, PayPal was off limits for crypto, and now they are getting involved. They actually officially launched their own buy and sell services for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. PayPal alone has 325 million users. What do you think that's going to do for the cryptocurrency space? How many millions of people are going to start buying cryptocurrency into a tiny asset class that now could absolutely exponentially explode? Look at this, okay? So we're seeing JP Morgan, who used to bash Bitcoin, they are talking positively about Bitcoin and crypto, right? JP Morgan calls Square's 50 million Bitcoin investment strong vote of confidence for the cryptocurrency. UK listed firm Mode put up 10% of cash reserves into Bitcoin. Nasdaq listed MicroStrategy raised their Bitcoin holdings to 425 million after their second purchase. At this point in time, they've already bought more than $1.3 billion worth of cryptocurrency. Besides MicroStrategy, we have recently had Tesla announce that they have $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, right? And Elon Musk was also talking about this. This is crazy. The richest man in the world and his company Tesla, they have Bitcoin, $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. So we have MicroStrategy, we have all these companies, and this is a race now for institutions and publicly listed companies to start buying Bitcoin. And we'll get to this in a second, but what is good for Bitcoin will be good for the whole cryptocurrency market and the digital asset space. And you can see over here, even JP Morgan is predicting that $600 billion of institutional investment is going to start flowing into Bitcoin. This is going to be absolutely insane, okay? Elon Musk and Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy, and obviously Elon Musk from Tesla, they have basically paved the way now for institutions to start buying Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, because they have basically signaled that these successful people and companies are okay with buying Bitcoin, because they understand that having cash reserves, fiat currency is devaluing at whatever it is, 10, 15, 20% per year. So having cash in the bank, you're losing money. By putting it in Bitcoin, it does so many things. So they're showing that putting their cash reserves into Bitcoin helps protect the purchasing power and has the potential of future appreciation. So these big companies are doing it. What do you think is going to happen? Companies all around the world are going to be looking at this and saying, hey, we need to follow their lead, and we need to start putting part of our cash reserves or our treasury into Bitcoin. That is why JP Morgan is saying 600 billion, and that might just be the tip of the iceberg. Can you start to see why I'm saying what we have now with cryptocurrencies being roughly a $1.5 trillion market cap, that could go to trillions, if not tens of trillions of dollars, and Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, digital assets might end up becoming one of the biggest asset classes in the world over the coming years. So we are still early, in my opinion. So what I think we have here is like the opportunity I showed you earlier, where if you have the ability to get into Tesla or Apple or Microsoft or Netflix super early on and just sit on that investment, it could turn small amounts into potential fortunes. You can see over here, even some of the biggest banks, Fidelity, one of the biggest with the largest amount of asset under management, they've started their own branch called Fidelity Digital Assets. You can see over here, US national banks, they can hold your crypto for you, says a regulator. National banks and federal savings associations can now legally provide crypto custody services for customers, right? Goldman Sachs, cryptocurrency, possible collaboration with JP Morgan and Facebook. You can see this is about to blow up. I've already shown you PayPal. I've shown you all this money is about to flow in. So what we have here right now, is an enormous opportunity. And the nice thing is the average person can participate in it with super small amounts right now too. You don't need to be an accredited investor and have millions of dollars. You can literally get started with $1,000 and potentially ride this wave up. Here's another example just showing you publicly listed companies, what they're investing in Bitcoin. You can see MicroStrategy, Galaxy Digital Holdings, Square, Hut 8 Mining, Voyager Digital, Riot Blockchain, right? All these companies are investing in Bitcoin, and this is just the start of what's to come. It could get much bigger. You can see over here, this is already outdated information, right? But already 760,000 Bitcoin. You can see over here is what they hold. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. There is not enough Bitcoin for millionaires and billionaires and companies to all own significant amounts of this. This is going to send the price sky high over the coming years, in my opinion, of Bitcoin, and cryptocurrencies as a result and digital assets are really going to benefit from this. So the potential is really just enormous. All the information is here. All the signs are pointing towards this, okay? This is not just my opinion that I'm sharing with you. I think, hey, Bitcoin's going to get much bigger. It is happening. You can see billionaires, richest man on earth is talking about it. Tesla invested in MicroStrategy, all these other companies. So the upside potential is huge. And right now, you are being presented with this information and this opportunity. And that's why I made this presentation, because it's just incredible what's happening right now, and that we have this information and this opportunity to act on it. So look, you've probably heard about Bitcoin at this point, right? But there are literally thousands of other cryptocurrencies that are generating shockingly big returns, sometimes on a monthly or weekly basis. So Bitcoin has made a huge run, right? But there's other cryptocurrencies that have smaller market caps that have potential to massively outperform Bitcoin. And you can see here some examples: 461% in 127 days. 1,091% in 156 days. That's almost an 11x. You put in $1,000, could turn into almost $11,000 in 156 days. 621% in 18 days. 1,321% in 43 days. $1,000 into $13,000 into 43 days. That is the potential that is here. 3,228%, 32x. In 161 days, $1,000 could turn into $32,000. You can see even here, 27,144% in 375 days. So these opportunities exist in this space. Now, you're not going to be able to make 27,000% every single time, okay? It's not guaranteed, but it is happening, and it is happening regularly, okay? It's not a one-hit wonder. There are many examples of these kind of returns happening, and they're still happening to this day. I think for the foreseeable future, there will be big opportunities like this where you can turn small bets and 10, 20, 30, maybe 50x or 100x, or in cases like this, even 271x. This specific example, it's an outlier, but $1,000 invested into this one could have turned into as much as $271,000 from a $1,000 risk, right? Huge potential. Now, like I said, I can show you hundreds more examples of this happening on a regular basis. And there's new opportunities. This is still happening almost every single day. This is what I do for the members of my program that I call Intelligent Cryptocurrency. My team and I really research the markets for hours every single day, looking for these opportunities of the next potential 10x, 20x, 30x coin. And we share that information with our members in a monthly newsletter and in our private members only chat group. And just to show you what some of the members inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency are already saying. So Glenn says, without even trading yet, I can already tell this is the best investment I've made so far. The newsletters are very well written and easily understandable. Marion says, as a total newbie to crypto since 2018, Dirk's help has been indispensable. There's so much info out there, but being able to rely on well-researched projects has really paid off. His insights and guidance have helped me gain enormous profits. Neptune says, hi Dirk, just wanted to send a quick note to appreciate all the effort you put into the IC community. It's amazing how you picked Len before all the hype, giving us massive profits in the recent run-up. Steve is saying, you're the guy who helped me earn the most money online by far, and not just in crypto. 150x on AVE in 2017. Dave Smith, AVE Lend has given me astronomical results. So blessed to have gotten in early at 2018. Thank you to Dirk. Then this one also, recently Bitcoin came back. I found that I'm still holding a tiny fraction of Bitcoin, but it's still worth thousands of dollars. Even better, 2 years ago, you talked about Lend. I bought that and it went to nothing. Now it's become AVE. The price has gone to the moon and that is worth tens of thousands of dollars. Now, I could show you many more examples. I will talk about this later on at the end of the presentation, but let's get on into the good stuff. So before we continue the presentation, I want to give you a 5-minute Bitcoin crash course to get you up to speed on what exactly Bitcoin is, why it has value, how it works, and what all these other cryptocurrencies are and why they have so much potential. So without further ado, let's get straight into that. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency invented in 2008 by an unknown person or group of people using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. It was launched in 2009 as open source software, basically meaning anyone can view and have access to the code of the Bitcoin network. It is a decentralized digital currency. What this means, it's spread out through computers all around the world. There is no single entity that controls Bitcoin. Bitcoin does not have a CEO, it does not have a head office, okay? It is decentralized and anonymous. And basically it is peer-to-peer cash. So that means it's created as digital money. So that means I can send money to anyone, anywhere in the world through the Bitcoin network. Okay, transactions are verified by nodes through cryptography and recorded in a publicly distributed ledger. So to sum that up, Bitcoin is a giant computer network all around the world. It is anonymous, there's no one that owns it. And I can send Bitcoin to anyone, anywhere in the world, at any time, 24/7, 365, whether it's $10 or $1 million or $1 billion, it can arrive there almost instantly, within a matter of minutes, and virtually for free. And nobody can stop it. That is what's so powerful. Banks can't stop it, governments can't stop it. It is probably the biggest technological innovation of our generation, if not our entire lifetime. So why does Bitcoin have value? And the easiest way to illustrate this is, you can see this picture over here. So fiat currency, US dollars, euros, pounds, yen, all the money that we have been using is inflationary, meaning it's been losing its value over time. You know this because prices have gone up over the last years, the last decades. You've witnessed this. So you can see over here the example, $20 in 1929 would buy you a full cart of groceries, and today it buys you almost nothing. Whereas one Bitcoin in 2012 bought you almost nothing. As the years go by, it buys you more and more and more. And you can see in 2017, it could have bought a car, 2018 it could have bought a house, and as it goes on, it becomes more and more. And this is because Bitcoin is deflationary. There is a hard cap on the amount of Bitcoin that will ever be created, and that is 21 million Bitcoin. Don't ask me why, that is just what has been decided in the code. It can't be changed. All the computers in the Bitcoin network enforce this, and there can never ever be more than 21 million. Unlike fiat currencies, where central banks and governments can just print as much as they want without telling anyone, without anyone even knowing how much currency is in circulation. That's why it gets worth less and less and less, because it's not scarce. Bitcoin is scarce, and the bigger the network gets and the bigger the demand is, the higher the price of Bitcoin goes. Also, Bitcoin is unconfiscatable. You can have full control over your Bitcoin and nobody can take that away from you. There's no bank that can stop it, no third party, no government, nobody. You have full control over your Bitcoin and you can send it to anyone, anywhere in the world, whenever you want. And there's real value in that because everything else can be confiscated. Fiat currencies can be confiscated. Stocks can be confiscated. Property can be confiscated, right? But Bitcoin, you can literally memorize the password to your Bitcoin, potentially have millions of dollars of Bitcoin memorized in your head. There's no physical asset to it at all. It's all digital and you can memorize. And that gives it so much potential value. It's crazy. If things continue to go down this road that it is and you know, political situations and economic situations get worse and worse and worse, as we've been seeing, there's going to be real value in being able to own your property that nobody can confiscate. What do you think billionaires and millionaires are going to do if they're starting to worry about their assets? You know, how much money is going to flow into Bitcoin just because of that, because someone wants to control their funds. It's also global. Like I said, it can be transferred anywhere around the world. This is a global computer network, and it has all the properties of sound money. So basically, for something to be considered as money, there need to be properties like it needs to be fungible, meaning 1 unit is equal to 1 unit. It needs to be divisible, like easily to divide into smaller denominations. You need to be able to transport it. It needs to be durable, and so on and so forth. And Bitcoin has all those properties. You can transport it easily. You can divide it into super small units known as Satoshis. And all of these things make for an enormous potential value of Bitcoin, especially due to the scarcity and the unconfiscatable nature of it. There are more than 21 million millionaires in the United States alone. Okay, so just if all the millionaires in the United States want to buy one Bitcoin, there's basically not enough available. Now, moving on to mining, some people say like, well, Bitcoin, it's just this digital thing. It doesn't have value. It is actually based on real world consumption. So the Bitcoin network runs on computers all around the world. And how the Bitcoin network works is that it rewards people who support the network with their computing power. So if someone decides to put in their computer to be able to support the Bitcoin network, then the Bitcoin network pays out rewards every 10 minutes in Bitcoin. So this is known as mining, and there are miners all around the world who are providing computing power to the Bitcoin network, which is right now the largest computer network in the world, making it the most secure. Now, in return for these miners using their computer hardware and their time and their facilities and real-world electricity usage, they get rewarded in Bitcoin. So at this point in time, it actually takes several $1,000s to be able to create one new Bitcoin. And this system is referred to as Bitcoin mining. Now, you might have heard the word blockchain. Bitcoin is actually built on blockchain technology. And what this basically means is a blockchain is a growing list of records that are called blocks, which are all linked together using cryptography. That's why it's called a blockchain. It is literally a chain of blocks. And each block basically contains a cryptographic hash of the previous block, a timestamp, and transaction data. This is how all the information is kept together within the blockchain. So by design, a blockchain is resistant to modification of the data. And that's also what makes it really valuable, is it can't be edited after the fact. All the information is on the blockchain. It stays there forever. It's publicly visible. And it is an open distributed ledger that can record these transactions between two parties. And it is verifiable in a permanent way. So once the transaction is done, there's nobody that can change it after the fact and commit fraud with Bitcoin. That's what makes it so powerful. So that is Bitcoin and that is blockchain. But what are all these cryptocurrencies? Because Bitcoin is the original cryptocurrency. Okay, it was the first one that came out and it has the most market share. It's the most well known. It has the largest amount of funds and market cap. But there are literally thousands of other cryptocurrencies that are looking to solve different problems that can be traded on exchanges today. And cryptocurrencies, they're just built on blockchain technology. So not all of them are trying to do what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin is specifically designed to be peer-to-peer digital money. But other cryptocurrencies, like for example Ethereum, is more like the operating system of your computer where other projects can build on top of. Okay, and then you have all these different cryptocurrencies that have different purposes and different problems that they're trying to solve. And these cryptocurrencies have a value that can be traded on different exchanges. So basically, cryptocurrencies are an asymmetric bet. And what this means is that whatever you put in, you're willing to lose, right? So whatever, if that's $1,000, you can risk $1,000, right? That is your maximum loss. But the upside potential is enormous, right? Maybe even as much as 27,000%. So if you put in $1,000, yes, you might be able to lose $1,000 if it all goes to zero. But on the upside, if you get that 27,000%, $1,000 could turn into $270,000. That is why this is such an amazing, super low risk, super high potential opportunity right now. So let me show you how a 5% net worth risk could potentially double your net worth. So let's just say you have a net worth of $20,000. Okay, that's your savings. It's everything you have, and a 5% bet of that would be $1,000. Now, the reason why we say 5% is because it's risk management. It's being cautious. Crypto is highly volatile. It could go to zero. So you have to make an assumption that anything you put into crypto, you could be willing to lose. Now, if you lose 5% of your net worth, sure, it would sting. It would suck. Nobody wants to lose. But if you only lose 5%, that's the maximum loss, it wouldn't cripple you, okay? It wouldn't put you into a position where you can't recover from it, put your bills in jeopardy or anything like that, right? Your retirement, your savings, anything like that. If you lose 5% of your net worth, like I said, it would suck, but other investments could recoup it, make back for it, and you'd be okay, right? So 5% is according to experts anyway, it's a safe bet, okay? So we risk 5%, $1,000. Let's say crypto goes up by 2,000%. That's a 20x. It happens quite a bit in cryptocurrency in the bull run, especially, okay? Sometimes that happens in a matter of weeks. And if that happens, $1,000 becomes $20,000 and you have just doubled your entire net worth. The same thing, whatever your net worth is, right? If it's $100,000, 5% bet would be $5,000. Crypto goes up by 2,000%, which is 20x. Again, that does happen quite regularly, sometimes in a matter of weeks, especially in this bull run environment that we're in. And $5,000 now becomes $100,000, and you have doubled your entire net worth by just risking 5%. Worst case, that goes to zero, which I think is unlikely, but you have to anticipate for that. If you lose 5%, again, not the end of the world, but if it pays off and it goes 2,000%, you double your net worth. Imagine it goes 4,000%, which is still very possible in crypto. You triple your net worth with a 5% bet, okay? So nothing is guaranteed, but this is the math. It is a huge asymmetric bet with very, very lucrative potential upside. So I'm going to make you a deal. If you stick until the end of this presentation, all the way until the end, I'm going to give you my 3 coin picks that I'm personally betting big on for huge ROI in 2021. So stick around until the end of this presentation. I will give you those coins. I will share which ones they are and where you can buy them. Now, let me show you why this opportunity is right now and why the potential to make enormous rewards is so significant at this point in time. Now, Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market as a whole tends to behave in 4-year cycles. This is because the supply of Bitcoin, the new Bitcoin that gets produced every single day, gets cut in half every 4 years going forward. The rest of the cryptocurrency market largely follows Bitcoin. So what Bitcoin does, the crypto markets do. Now, we have had 3 of these halving cycles already. The first one was in 2012. And you can see I've broken this down for you here. So the Bitcoin halving date, 28 November 2012. It went from $12.74 to a peak of the cycle at $1,163. So this gave it a cycle gain of 9,128%, meaning if you had just bought Bitcoin on 28 November 2012, at the peak of that 4-year cycle, it would have 91x'd in value. Then, 4 years later, the 2016 cycle, we had the second Bitcoin halving on 9 July 2016. The price on that date was $663, and the peak happened 17 December 2017, 526 days later. The peak of the cycle was 19,666, and the cycle gain this time was 2,961%, meaning that if you just bought Bitcoin on 9 July 2016, at the peak of that cycle, it could have 29x. So you put in $1,000 into Bitcoin, it would have turned into $29,000. Now, we have just had the 3rd halving this year in 2020. The halving date was 11 May 2020, and the price at the halving was 8,984%. Now, there are no guarantees that history repeats, but it does rhyme. And it is possible that this cycle will have significant similarities, especially based on what I've shown you with banks, PayPal, institutions, public companies all getting involved in the cryptocurrency space, which lays the foundation for cryptocurrencies as a whole as an asset class to go much, much higher. So if we were to project this forward, we could say, based on some of the previous data, that the peak of the next cycle date could be anywhere between the 13th of May to the 1st of August 2021. So next year already. Now, since in 2012 the cycle gain was 9,128%, in 2016 it was 2,961%, so we could either look at an average gain which is 6,044%, or if we're going to assume there is going to be a further reduction, then we can assume that maybe the cycle will do a 961% gain, meaning that every cycle there are diminishing returns, which makes sense because the larger that Bitcoin gets and the higher in price it goes, the harder it becomes for it to make those exponential returns. So in 2012, it was a fairly small market cap, a low price, so the gains in percentage-wise were much higher. 2016, it was bigger already, so the gains were smaller. And now, this time it is already higher than 2016, so we can assume that perhaps the gains might be smaller. But who knows? Maybe it'll still do another 2,000, 3,000, 5,000% over the years. And just basing the peak of the cycle price, just making some projections there, it is estimated that we could go anywhere between $86,000 and over $500,000 in the peak price of Bitcoin in this cycle. And that is not just me making these projections. Of course, it's not guaranteed, but there are a lot of people who are making similar projections. Experts in their field saying Bitcoin could go anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000 in the next few years. So here's a better way to look at the Bitcoin chart since its inception. Now this is a log scale, meaning that the distance from 10 to 100 is the same as the distance from 100 to 1,000. And that shows you very nicely the trajectory of the Bitcoin trend. And you can see the vertical lines are the three halvings. So every time this happened, the supply of Bitcoin got cut in half. And every time it's been followed with an exponential rally. So you can see over here, after the first one, we had the first peak. The second one, we had the second peak. And we have passed this first halving in May 2020. And we're running towards the point where the cycle could lead us up into anywhere, like I said, between 80,000 and potentially as high as 500,000. And that may sound absolutely ridiculous to you, but keep in mind that central banks are printing fiat currency like never before, meaning there is a devaluation of fiat currency, of the purchasing power of dollars. So even if we were to get a $500,000 per Bitcoin level at some point in the future, that $500,000, who knows how much it is worth. If they continue printing this much fiat currency, that $500,000 might only be worth $250,000 or $100,000 in today's dollars. So that is also something you have to keep in mind. But that is one of the beauties of Bitcoin. It is a hedge against inflation. It is something that is a store of wealth, just like gold and silver. But Bitcoin is often referred to as digital gold. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind is that there is Bitcoin and there are literally thousands of other cryptocurrencies known as altcoins. Now, if you're watching this and you're simply thinking, well, maybe I'll just go and buy Bitcoin and hold that for the long term. And that is absolutely possible. That is what these funds are doing. That's what some of the publicly listed companies are putting 1%, single-digit percentages of their cash assets, their cash reserves into Bitcoin and just holding it for the long term. So at the very least, that's an option that you can consider. But you have to be aware that the potential growth for Bitcoin versus altcoins, Bitcoin is much, much smaller. So if we look at Bitcoin versus the largest altcoin cryptocurrencies known as Ethereum, if we look at the last cycle, Bitcoin gained 2,961%, which is obviously huge. 29x your money with Bitcoin. Turn 1,000 into 29,000, turn 100,000 into 2.9 million. That's obviously huge. But look at what Ethereum did. Ethereum did 12,200%, right, for that same exact period. So when you're looking at Bitcoin versus altcoins, if you're happy just holding some Bitcoin, absolutely. I mean, the gains will still be very, very nice compared to any other asset classes. But there are certain altcoins that will outperform Bitcoin by 10 to 1, 20 to 1, maybe even 50 to 1. And if you're looking for gains, well, it's nice to hold Bitcoin and it's good to hold Bitcoin, but maybe it's also a good idea to hold a small amount of some other altcoins to increase the overall potential upside that you could have. And towards the end of the presentation, remember, I'll show you 3 of my altcoins that I've personally bet on for 2021 that I think have huge potential upside. I will share those with you at the end of the presentation. And also inside my program, Intelligent Cryptocurrency, every single month, what I do is I write a newsletter where I research one altcoin project that I think has a lot of upside potential, and I give all that information to the members. Once again, I'm not going to cover that right now, but if you stick around till the end, I will give you more information about my membership and how you can join the newsletter and get access to that research. So let me share with you the 3 secrets to making huge returns with cryptocurrencies in this bull run. But before we do, just real quick, I want to share with you who I am and why you should listen to me. So if you don't know who I am yet and you've never seen me anywhere on social media or anything like that, basically, who am I? My name is Dirk de Bruin. Okay, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been self-employed for the last 10 years. I've traded Forex and stocks for many years before I got into cryptocurrencies. Now, I was able to get in on cryptocurrency early. I was able to buy my first Bitcoins in 2014 for roughly $250 each. And for the last 4 years, I've been full-time into cryptocurrency education and trading, sharing my research and information at my membership, importand.cryptocurrency.com. And over the last years, I've traveled the world, obviously before this whole crisis happened, but when things were still good, I was traveling around. I attended dozens of conferences. I met the top people in the industry. You can see over there, top left, that's CZ, the CEO of Binance, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world. I went to block shows. I went to different conferences in Singapore and Australia, in Thailand, all around the world, in the US, in Europe. And all this information that I have there, I take and I share that with the members of Intelligent Cryptocurrency. So basically, I've been around the space for a long time. I know what I'm doing, right? It's not like I just created a course for the first time like many people are doing in the space when the bull run comes around. I've been doing this for years, and this information I keep sharing with members. And just to show you also, this is my YouTube channel. So I have been making loads of public calls over the past few years. All my content is on YouTube. So, you know, if you want, at the end of this video, I'll give you a link to my YouTube channel. You can go and check this out and verify everything. But basically, I've been talking about this for the last couple of years. I've been here full time since 2017, since the last bull market. And you can see even here, like for example, this one, owning one Bitcoin may be the best financial decision of your life. So you can see over here already, April 19th, 2019, I uploaded this video saying owning one Bitcoin may be the best financial decision of your life. It's still up on YouTube right now. So like I said, at the end of the training today, you can go and check this all out and verify it. It's really here. Bitcoin was $5,500, even less than that when I made this video, telling people just go and buy at least one. That's more than 10x since that. Okay, and on my channel, I've been making all these predictions, right? I'm talking about ARK. Since it was in the low 30 cents, it was 28 cents I think when I made this, also more than a year ago. That's already traded up over $2 since that point. I've got all these tutorials, 30x altcoins. You can see over here, this was when we broke $10,000 6 months ago. I said why this is going to be different. $100,000 Bitcoin, why we will reach that. I've been making all these predictions, right? The biggest crypto bull run yet. I've been talking about that. That's what we're seeing, right? I've been making all these predictions. It's all publicly available. So I know what I'm doing. I have this track record, and that is why you should listen to what I'm doing. So stick around until the end of this presentation. I will also share with you a link to my YouTube channel where you can go and see all this content for yourself. So before we continue, a quick legal disclaimer, guys. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor. So basically everything I share with you here is for general information and educational purposes only. This is my personal opinion and insights. Do not take this as financial advice because it is not. Proceed at your own risk and never invest more than you can afford to lose. So with that out the way, let's get to secret number 1, to position yourself early and within your risk threshold. This is super, super important. Okay, most people fail at investing with cryptocurrencies, but investing in general, because first of all, they buy the top and they sell the bottom, the complete opposite of what they're supposed to be doing. Most people fail because they over leverage, right? They put in more than they can afford to lose. They can't tolerate the swings, which happen in any markets, but in cryptocurrencies, the swings are even more volatile than usual. And most people fail because they're not patient. Most people want to get involved today. They want to put in their money into the markets today, and they're expecting a huge return by tomorrow or by next week. It doesn't work that way. If you do this, right, if you make these mistakes, this is what happens. You are going to lose a lot of money, most likely. You are going to become incredibly stressed and depressed because of the money loss. And you'll be turned off from taking future risks, making your earnings potential in future from potential good opportunities even less. So just to show you here, to illustrate, most people buy the tops, okay? They get excited about cryptocurrencies towards the very end of a cycle, and most people sell the very bottom of a downward cycle, and that is why most people lose in all markets, especially also in cryptocurrencies, right? I don't want you to be one of those people. That is why I made this presentation. That's why I want you to learn from this information that I'm sharing with you, and that is why I also have my Intelligent Cryptocurrency membership, where I'm constantly sharing this information with members to help guide them, okay? Don't buy tops, don't sell bottoms, don't react to markets. You need to have a plan before you start investing, and you need to stick to that plan rather than just blindly putting money into the market and hoping for the best and reacting when the markets go high or low. Okay, you need the plan beforehand so that you do the opposite of what other people do and you actually end up with nice profits. Making money from markets is actually quite simple. You get in early, you buy low, you stay within 5% of your net worth so you don't over leverage, and you have a long-term mindset. You can see over here on the right, this is the market cycle. It happens in all markets, also in cryptocurrency. Sentiment, investors go through different phases, right? As the market continues going higher, you go from optimism to enthusiasm to exuberance to euphoria. That's when the market tops, and then the cycle reverses, right? We go into anxiety, denial, fear, despair, panic, capitulation, discouragement. That's when the whole market crashes, right? Like we saw with cryptocurrency in 2018. And then the cycle repeats as the market bottoms, which can take months or years, as we've seen 2018, 2019, 2020. Then the cycle starts to repeat again. Okay, the market starts moving higher again. We start going to hope, to relief, optimism, and then it continues and the cycle repeats, right? So I think we are heading towards the later stages of the cycle right now. Whether we are in optimism, enthusiasm, exuberance, obviously we'll only know that for sure in hindsight after the market has peaked, but we are moving towards this cycle, and at some point the cycle is going to finish, it's going to turn around, and we're going to get the drawdown. And that's what I want to share with you also in this presentation. I want to warn you, a crash will come after we get the crazy boom. Now I think we still have quite a bit more upside to go before that crash, but the trick is going to be to get out of the markets when everything goes crazy, when we get euphoria, and then sidestep the whole downward market and start building a position at the bottom again for the next cycle to be able to profit even bigger than this time around. And the key to this is basically just being patient, following the cycles. We need that long-term mindset, okay? We're not in this for making a quick buck by tomorrow or next week. Obviously that's welcome, if we can 2x our money in a week, that would be fantastic. But have a longer-term mindset, multiple years, so that we can ride these cycles over and over again, each time making more and more money. So look, I want to give you an honest warning, and I think a lot of people in this space that are marketing and selling their own programs and telling you to buy crypto and all this kind of stuff, they're not going to tell you this because they just care about filling their own pockets, right? There's a lot of scammy, unethical people, and that's just how it goes. So I want to tell you honestly, even if this means that you might stay away from cryptocurrency or you might not be interested in learning further from me or whatever the case is, I want to help you and I want to warn you. Okay, so cycles repeat, and right now we are, like I said, in the later stages of the cycle where we are moving towards the peak of the bull run. Now when this is going to be, I don't know, but at some point, probably later this year in 2021, we might get this peak of the bull run and then the cycle completes. So what you see over here on the chart is the previous cycle in the lighter orange. You can see over here 2012, 2013, 2014. We compare that with the peak of the crypto bull run in 2017, and you can see this was the whole cycle, peak to peak, 2014 to late 2017. Crypto tends to move in 4-year cycles. It's happened twice now already. So far, as you can see, this is the current cycle. We are perfectly on track to repeat that 4-year cycle once again. And if this were to repeat, we could see a top by the end of 2021. So the biggest move is yet to come, the biggest parabolic move if this were to repeat. But you can see how perfectly so far everything has repeated. Now this is not a guarantee it's going to continue, but I think the chance is very likely that it will. So we are currently more than 10 months past the Bitcoin halving event of May 2020. The first halving event in 2013, it lasted 12 months after the halving. So from the date of the halving, which was in late 2012, we had 12 months until cryptocurrency peaked and then it crashed again. In 2017, the cycle lasted for 18 months, halving to peak. So we had the halving in July 2016, and in December 2017, the cryptocurrency bull run peaked. So knowing this information, obviously nobody knows what's going to happen in future. Nobody can see the future, but we use data and we use previous cycles to try and predict where the things are going to go. And like you can see right now on this chart here on the screen, the cycle, the 4-year cycle, has been repeating perfectly to this point. So if these past cycles repeat, that's the best assumption we can make, this bull run could end somewhere between May and November of 2021, right? And the closer that we get to November of this year, which would be the 2017 cycle of 18 months after the halving, the higher the risk becomes of the bull run ending. Now, could this continue for longer than that? Absolutely, but it's not guaranteed. So as the bull run continues, as more time goes on, and the higher the markets go, the higher the risk becomes. And I just want to warn you of this. This is exactly the kind of stuff that I share with my members inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency. I keep warning about these cycles, and as we get closer towards the top, we are going to be looking to get out of the markets. We're going to be looking to take profits because that crash is coming at some point, right? And then it's better to take nice profits, even if it's a little bit too early, but to sidestep the crash so that we can start buying in at the bottom again when everyone has lost money and is selling at a big loss. That's when we start buying again. But for now, like I've said, I think there's still more time to go, and I think that last part of the cycle, that parabolic move, is when the biggest gains are to be made. So just want to warn you of this, okay? All the other gurus who are telling you, hey, buy crypto, it's going to go up forever. At some point, the cycle will end and there will be a big crash. So this is why you need this information and why you need to educate yourself, because otherwise, just like a lot of people at the end of 2017, you can end up losing a lot of money. So be careful with this, guys. Now, the second secret to success with cryptocurrency is having access to research, training, and a mentor or community. Okay? Most people fail because they don't know what they're doing, right? It's the biggest mistake. People think they can just do something without having any experience. You can't, okay? It takes months or years to get enough experience to succeed at something. People fail because they don't know where to start, okay? There's so much information around. There's so many people all sharing information. You don't know who to trust. You don't know who to listen to. You don't know if someone actually has experience or if they're just selling you something for the sake of, filling their own pockets. And most people fail because they just don't have this training, the research, and the information that they need to succeed. Most people also don't have a mentor or a community to ask for help or bounce ideas. That's one of the biggest mistakes. Going at it alone when you don't know what you're doing is super, super difficult. If you have someone you can just reach out to and ask questions and have other people who are already doing what you're looking to do, it's the easiest way to shortcut yourself to success. So if you make these common mistakes, if you try and go at this alone and you try and do this without a mentor or a community, this is what happens. You're going to make tech mistakes in crypto and you're going to lose a lot of mistakes, okay? If you don't know what you're doing and you use the wrong wallet or you fall for a scam or you send money to the wrong address, you can just lose thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. I've seen it happen over and over again. It is risky. It's a new space, okay? And if you don't know what you're doing, you're just going to end up making these mistakes and lose money. If you buy the wrong coins, if you get scammed, there's so many scams going on these days, and a lot of them are easy to spot. But if you don't know what you're doing, you might end up falling for one of them, and that could be absolutely detrimental, right? So you need to know what you're doing, and you need to avoid the most common scams. And if you try and do this on your own, you're probably going to waste tons of time trying to figure this out, and by the time that happens, the bull run might already be finished once you finally understand. Okay, so doing this alone is super, super hard. And you're just going to miss out on the opportunities if you try and figure this out alone. When it comes to cryptocurrencies, you basically just need someone in your corner, an expert who knows what they're doing, who has been in the space, who's doing this day in, day out, someone you can trust who has your back. And you need the training to help you to get up to speed and to show you how to buy cryptocurrencies, where to buy those cryptocurrencies, how to store them securely, when to buy them, when to sell them, even more important. And you need a mentor and a community you can turn to for help when you need it most so you can avoid making costly mistakes. You just want to have someone that you can reach out to and say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. Is that a good idea? Hey, I'm looking at this website, is this legitimate? Yes or no, right? And someone that can give you real-time, instant feedback to help you make those mistakes. And that is exactly what I do inside my program, Intelligent Cryptocurrency. So you can see here what some of the members are saying. Aaron says, I signed up the other day. I couldn't believe the amount of content on the website and in the Discord channel. The TA guide online is great. Charts is something always new I should know more about. Dirk's videos are very informative. Thanks for everything so far, Dirk. Hi Dirk, I just wish to say thank you. Intelligent Cryptocurrency is a fantastic group. I really enjoy being a part of it. Also, the huge amount of content and knowledge you provide in many areas, including the crypto technology, which can be very confusing for beginners. I am very grateful for all this knowledge and learnings I have, and to have the ongoing personal support is fantastic. D says, Dirk has been a constant in the crypto space for me since I started my journey 2.5 years ago. He is someone who is as vocal, supportive, and present in the good times as well as the more difficult. He is a genuine teacher who wants to follow and join his intelligent crypto to prosper and minimize risk. If you want honest research and chart analysis that is unbiased, I recommend Intelligent Cryptocurrency. DJ Ganga, I've been a subscriber of CryptoDiggy for 3.5 years now, and he continues to deliver amazing total package value from crypto basics to tech support to charting, sharing trading ideas, as well as hours of thoroughly researched company, sector, and market research. I highly recommend joining his Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Kerry says, I've been following Dirk for a few years now. Intelligent Cryptocurrency is a wonderful community, a great source of knowledge and education. Drew says, I've been a subscriber and member with Dirk since 2017. I can honestly say that he's helped me tremendously to achieve and be where I am now. As a noob, he gave me great value with his videos and content with heaps of resources. And what I liked was that he was very active on the channels, which made me comforting when I was stuck on something. Sam says, I've been in the crypto space since 2017 and have only followed Dirk's newsletter. There's always so much going on in the crypto space, and if you have a job or a business outside the space, which most people do, it's impossible to keep track of everything. The Intelligent Cryptocurrency newsletter and private group is pretty much all I need to keep me up to date with everything I need to know about the projects I'm invested in and the possible future opportunities. Lucretia is saying, by the way, I've learned so much from you on YouTube and in the members area. I really appreciate the step-by-step stuff for beginners, how to create profit-taking plan, how to trade against Bitcoin, and you know, nobody ever teaches this stuff. You also have the kindest demeanor of anyone out there. You're a gift to the crypto space. I'm deeply grateful. Jay Mitzi, gratitude post. Just want to give a big shout out to Dirk and this amazing community he has created through his passion for wanting to help people learn more about crypto and genuinely wanting everyone to increase their wealth. The information I have learned here through the membership site and the newsletters has been so valuable. I honestly enjoy jumping on here, catching up on what is happening every day. I consider myself a beginner, but I'm so much more confident with all the information that gets put out here. Thank you, so grateful to be here. So this is the benefit of being part of a community like Intelligent Cryptocurrency. And I can show you many, many more testimonials, but I want to move on because we don't have that much time. Okay, we have over 450 members in the community at this point, and that's just continuing to grow every single day. So loads and loads and loads of testimonials. If you want them, I'll share that with you later. So secret number 3, and this is arguably the most important thing. If you are invested in cryptocurrency, you need to have a COS, a cash out strategy. Okay, so most people fail at investing, and specifically at cryptocurrency investing, because they don't protect their capital. Risk management is the most important part of investing. Okay, if you lose your initial capital, you have nothing left to invest with and you can't make money. Most people fail because they don't take profits. Cryptocurrency markets can give you enormous profits in short periods of time. You can 10x, 20x, 30x, 50x or more your initial capital in a matter of weeks or months. Okay, but as long as that money is still in the market and it's unrealized paper profits, it can disappear as quickly as it comes. Okay, when the crypto market crashes, you can lose all your money in a matter of weeks or days. So if you don't take profits on the way up, if you don't protect your capital and you don't manage your risk properly, most people will fail. Okay, that's super important. And if you do that, here's what happens. Okay, you watch your paper profits evaporate. Like I said, it can go up very quickly, but it goes down just as quickly. And if you don't take profits and protect your initial, you can end up losing even more than just your paper profits and actually end up losing what you initially put in. Now again, to profit from the cryptocurrency markets is simple. You want to protect your capital. So what is a good strategy? You remove your initial capital when a coin doubles. So if you put in $1,000 into a cryptocurrency and it turns into $2,000, take that initial $1,000 back out of the market, and then you have no risk to your initial capital. Okay? Have a plan to take profits. By the time the market crashes, you can't react to it. People always say, well, why don't you just sell before it crashes? And obviously, in theory, that sounds great, but the market moves so fast, you literally do not have time to react to it. If it happens overnight when you're sleeping or when you're away from your computer and the market drops 30, 40, 50%, you've already got that loss, right? So what you need to do is you need to take profits on the way up. And the best way to do that is to have a plan that as the market moves higher, you gradually start reducing your position and start booking those profits back into fiat currency. So my personal strategy for profit taking is basically, like I said, remove initial capital when the coin doubles. So when it goes 2x, when you turn 1,000 into 2,000 or 5,000 into 10,000, take that initial back out. You eliminate the risk to your initial capital and the rest is risk-free. It's much less stressful and it's just a better position to be in. Then, what I personally like to do is as the coin continues to go higher is just to start removing 10% of the profits at every further double. So if it continues going, 4x, 8x, 16x, as it continues to double, we just take out the profits and continue taking them out of the market so they're not at risk anymore. And if it's a project like a coin or a team that I believe in, that I think in the future could be worth 500 or 1,000 times what it is today, then what I want to do is I want to keep 10 to 20% of the coin that I hold and just forget about it, pretend I don't have it, keep it for the long term, because in 5 or 10 years from now, that might be worth several $1 million. Who knows, right? $1,000 bet, if it goes 1,000x, that could be worth $1 million. So with some projects that I think have potential, I like to keep 10 or 20% of what I have as a moon bag for the long term. So I hope you've been enjoying this presentation so far. Let me recap with you before we continue what we've learned so far. Okay, so first of all, cryptocurrencies are a brand new asset class where there's an opportunity to get in early before it absolutely explodes and potentially becomes one of the largest spaces, one of the largest asset classes in the world, right? With digital assets, it could be tens of trillions of dollars over the coming years. Now, I think that this has potential to turn $1,000 bets into as much as $13,210, $32,283, or even $271,445 from a single $1,000 risk, right? It has happened. It's still happening to this day. These kind of returns are happening in this bull run, and I think there's potential for this to continue, okay? Cryptocurrencies are an asymmetric bet. So 5% risk of your net worth has the potential to double your net worth or even more. Okay, so there's huge potential upside for only a 5% risk, which in my opinion makes this an incredibly attractive opportunity that is available right now and might not ever be available again, right? So right now, super important. The 3 secrets to profiting from cryptocurrencies are, first of all, you need to get in early and you need to manage your risk, right? If you wait until it's too late, like most people will, most people are only going to start getting interested later on towards the end of the cycle. They're going to buy in at the very top and the market is going to crash and they're just going to end up losing money, right? So you want to get in early when there is still time, when there is still parabolic moves to the upside to go, and you want to manage your risk. You don't want to overextend. You want to stay within 5% of your net worth. You want to remove initial as the market goes up. You want to take profits on the way. That is the most important, okay? You need to do this because otherwise you're not going to succeed with it. Secret number 2, you need to have access to research, training, and a mentor and a community. So unless you have experience and you have, 12 hours a day, all day, every day to research and do this yourself, which most people just don't have, right? You need a source where you can get someone who does all that for you and give you the research on time, when it happens, as things happen, even before they happen, and share with you which projects are good, how the market is going, when things are going to happen. You need to have training and education to show you, how to get set up, how to protect your cryptocurrencies, how to store them, which hardware wallets to use, how to, everything. There's so much to this. You need that information. And you need to have a mentor and a community, right? You need to have someone who knows what they're doing, who has been doing this already, who can share with you information and could guide you. And you need a community that you can ask questions to. So if you're stuck or you have any doubts, you don't know what to do, you simply go over into that community, in this case a private chat group, where you can just go and ask your questions, And there's hundreds of like-minded people, some with experience for many, many years, who can help you and instantly answer your questions so that you can avoid making costly mistakes. And secret number 3 is you must have a cash out plan and you must stick to it. Before you get invested, you need to know, what are you doing? What are you going to do when the market goes up? What are you going to do when the market goes down? Where are you going to take profits? You need to have this ready before you start investing so that you are prepared and that you can increase your chances of succeeding with crypto and making maximum gains. Now, I just want to remind you, at the end of the presentation, I'm still going to give you my top 3 coin picks that I am personally betting on big for a huge ROI in 2021. I'm going to show you what these coins are. I'm going to show you where to buy them and give you all that information. So stick around until the end of the presentation and I will share all of that with you. So before we get to that, I want to extend an invitation to join my intelligent cryptocurrency community. And I've already talked about it a little bit here and there throughout the presentation, but what intelligent cryptocurrency is tutorials and training, it's ongoing research, it's my personal coin holdings, it's direct access to me and other members of the community to give you the best possible chance of success with cryptocurrency. Allow me to introduce intelligent cryptocurrency. So what is intelligent cryptocurrency? It is the 4 fastest shortcuts to success with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. It is over-the-shoulder education. It is the latest crypto news aggregation. It is cryptocurrency project research, and it is community and support. It is the best cryptocurrency education and community to help you get up to speed and get results with cryptos fast. I just want to share with you some testimonials from members that are currently in intelligent cryptocurrency and what they have to say. So Marion says, "Hi Dirk, as a total newbie to crypto since 2018, Dirk's help has been indispensable. There's so much info about there, but really being able to rely on well-researched projects has really paid off. His insights and guidance have helped me gain enormous profits. He always responds to my questions and is in the chat group constantly giving updates. Over time, the trust and bond with Dirk has grown, and I highly recommend intelligent cryptocurrency for all your crypto needs." Napune says, "Hey Dirk, just wanted to send a quick note to appreciate all the effort that you put into the IC community. I've gotten massive amounts of value from being part of your community. There is no way I would have survived and come out on top after the 2018 crypto bear market without it. In addition to that, your coin picks have been great. Just to name one, it's amazing how you picked AVE, Lend before all the hype, giving most of us massive profits in the recent run up. And just for clarification, AVE or Lend was one of my coin picks from 2017, and over the last, say, 365 days or so, it did a return of more than 200x from the lows. So it produced enormous profits, and the members who were able to act on that, well, they've been able to have massive potential profits. Sam says, "I've been in the crypto space since 2017. I've only followed Dirk's newsletter. There's always so much going on in the crypto space. If you have a job or business outside of the space, which most people do, it is impossible to keep track of everything. The IC newsletter and private group is pretty much all I need to keep me up to date with everything I need to know about the projects I'm invested in and possible future opportunities." Hi Dirk, just wish to say thank you. Intelligent Cryptocurrency is a fantastic group which I really enjoy being a part of. Also the huge amount of content and knowledge you provide in many areas, including the crypto technology, which can be very confusing for beginners. Technical analysis, the training module of identifying patterns, portfolio strategies combined with market psychology and emotion are of great assistance and guidance. I am very grateful for all the knowledge and learnings, and to have the ongoing personal support is fantastic. Thanks again. Kerry says, "I have been following Dirk for a few years now. Intelligent Cryptocurrency is a wonderful community, a great source of knowledge and education. I've been following others, but IC wins hands down every time. I recommend IC, Intelligent Cryptocurrency, whom I believe to be one of the best in this industry." Sasso saying, "It's one of the fastest and best shortcuts to success in this niche because you're directly tapping into the knowledge and experience of people doing this for several years now." Glenn says, "Without even trading yet, I can tell this is already the very best investment I've made so far. The newsletters are very well written and easily understandable. So much thought has gone into them. Really looking forward to the December newsletter." If you are a beginner and you know nothing about cryptocurrencies, this is step-by-step training to help you go from being a complete newbie to having a solid foundation and understanding about cryptocurrencies where you'll learn exactly how Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies works from scratch. You'll learn how to research projects, where to buy them, how to store your crypto safely, and all the tools and services and terminology associated with the industry that you need to be able to navigate this space. If you already know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, you'll be able to save time on research and get tips and insights handed to you on a silver platter, as well as being able to interact with a global community of cryptocurrency investors and have direct access to me personally. You'll save time by getting our news summaries, our monthly newsletter, and webinar updates. You're going to get insights into new projects, access our latest research, and benefit from our chart analysis and personal buy and sell movements. Quite simply, it is the most complete arsenal of training, community, and tools ever assembled for anyone wanting the best edge for success with cryptocurrencies. Here's what you're going to get when you're part of the Intelligent Cryptocurrency membership. First of all, you're going to get a monthly cryptocurrency newsletter. Every single month, you're going to receive a 20+ page digital newsletter containing insights into the crypto space, the latest developments, the latest updates, and every single newsletter features at least one interesting project and potential lucrative opportunity in the cryptocurrency space. And of course, as a member, you will have access to the archives of all previously published newsletters. This has a value of $997. You'll also get a monthly video update. So every month, there's going to be a new video update added to the members area where I go over the latest news stories, developments in the crypto space. I'll analyze the charts and share technical analysis with you so that you can get up to speed once again without having to spend hours every single day following the news and watching videos and looking at charts. And again, as a member, you'll also have instant access to all the previous published video updates. This has a value of $297. You get access to my complete cryptocurrency for beginners course. So this is perfect if you are starting out with Bitcoin and with cryptocurrencies and you don't really know how it works. This is an 18-lesson crypto for beginners course, very detailed, but very easy in a step-by-step, bite-sized fashion, also transcribed into text format. And after completing this course that you can work through at your own speed, you will have a solid understanding of cryptocurrencies, how they work, how to buy them, where to sell them, and how to securely store them. And this is a value of $297. You'll also get access to a cryptocurrency trading course that I put together. And this is a very detailed and comprehensive course. It's more than 20 videos about money management, about how to read charts, which is called technical analysis, and how to trade cryptocurrency markets. I have over a decade of experience with trading Forex and stocks and crypto, and I share my insights. I've put it together. I put together my top high profit patterns, how to recognize them, which chart timeframes I use, everything that I personally use to navigate the crypto markets in a self-study course. This is available as part of the membership area, and this has a value of $997. So there's also special reports in the members area covering specific topics. For example, privacy and security, how to best use the computer and the internet setup that you have for at least improved security to make sure that you aren't making basic mistakes that will allow you to get hacked. I've also got a report on building a cryptocurrency portfolio. So if you're new and starting out, what things to consider and look for, how to create an exit strategy and what to look for, and many more. And this is an ongoing thing. So as the membership area grows, there will be more reports added to it over future. And you will get access to all of these reports as a member. This has a value of $297. So far to sum it all up, when you're a member, you get 12 monthly newsletter editions per year, $997 value. You get 12 monthly video updates per year, $297 value. You get a cryptocurrency for beginners course, 18 lessons, that has a $297 value. You have a cryptocurrency trading course with more than 20 lessons in it, $997 value, and cryptocurrency special reports, which has a $297 value. So far, everything I've mentioned already has a value of $2,903. But we're not done yet. So the biggest key, what you get, is not just education, but you also get a community. So You can see here in this beautiful drawing on the left is someone trying to go at this alone, being frustrated, don't know how to have success with Bitcoin or with cryptocurrency because there's just this obstacle, right? There's the scams of unethical people all preying and trying to take advantage of beginners. There's tech problems and new ways. This is a new technology, so you have to learn that. There's a thing called shit coins, which is basically all coins that are created by scammers and by unethical people that are basically designed just to take people's money, and they're not going to go anywhere. There's all sorts of market manipulation, all sorts of problems with cryptocurrency if you try and do this on your own. And the way to get around that and to have success with cryptocurrency is by a two-pronged approach. First of all, you need the education, which I've already shown you get as part of intelligent cryptocurrency. But what's also very, very important is to have a community of like-minded people, cryptocurrency investors, people that are there to help you, guide you, give you ideas, and bounce ideas off you. So, as part of intelligent cryptocurrency, what I would say is one of the biggest features of why this is so important to have when you do anything with crypto is you get access to our private community. It is a private chat group where you'll have access. It's an app on your phone or on your computer. You can access it from your web browser anywhere in the world with a phone, a mobile, or tablet, 24/7, 365. And in this chat group, we basically have dozens of different channels around different topics. Okay, so we have channels around real estate, around stocks, around cryptocurrencies, around precious metals, technical analysis. And in this chat group, we're always active in there every single day. And what you get as part of this group, you get access to all the other intelligent cryptocurrency members. A diverse community, literally of people all around the world, from Australia to Thailand to Singapore to Dubai to the United States to South America. We've got members from all around the world. We're all invested in not only crypto, but also stocks and real estate and other investments. And this is just an amazing place to be, to get ideas, to get your questions answered, as well as just to make friends and talk about all different aspects of life. And additionally, I'm also in there. Obviously, you get direct access to me personally, so you can ask me questions and get them answered in real time. And this has a value of $997, which, if we sum it all up, gives you a total value of $3,900. But to make it even more valuable, what I do, and to make it even more easy for you to have success with cryptocurrencies, I share all of my personal buy and sell movements with members in the Discord chat group. So whenever I purchase any type of cryptocurrency, I tell you exactly which coin I'm buying, where I'm buying it, which price I'm buying at it, and which price I'm going to sell it at. And this allows you to see in real time where I'm personally putting my hard-earned money, okay? So what I'm buying and where I'm selling it at. And even just one single tip here has the potential to pay for the entire membership many times over. And this is a value of $997. So to sum it all up, what you get when you join Intelligent Cryptocurrency today is 12 monthly newsletter editions per year at a value of $997. 12 monthly video updates per year, $297 value. The cryptocurrency beginners course, $297 value. The cryptocurrency trading course, $997 value. The cryptocurrency special reports, $297 value. The private Discord chat groups, $997 value. And access to my personal buy and sell movements, $997 value. For a total value of $4,879. But you're not going to pay $4,879. The competition in this space with newsletters and information about crypto and education programs doing something similar to what I'm doing, they charge as much as $2,500 per year as an annual subscription to be able to get their information. Okay, you're not going to pay $2,500 a year for a subscription. That is a huge amount of money. You're not even going to pay $1,997 a year, which is, I would say, still a lot of money, but I would say it's also a fair price for everything that I'm offering, because keep in mind, one single tip could make you that back in a year. Okay, but you're not going to pay $1,997 a year. So because you are watching this right now, I'm going to give you the choice of two options to be able to join Intelligent Cryptocurrency. So like I said, it's not $1,997 per year. You can get started right now and you can sign up right now for only $997 per year. This will be an annual renewal, so as long as you stay subscribed, you will continue to pay that every single year. Or you have the option to bypass the annual renewals, make a one-time payment of $1,997. You get VIP access. This is a one-time payment and you will never have future renewals. There's no upsells, no future payments, nothing. You will be in for the lifetime of this program. You will get access to everything that's in the program and all future editions and updates and information that gets added to the membership area, all future newsletters, all future updates, everything without any future renewals if you choose the VIP access option. So let me sum it up for you over here. Right now on this presentation, you have the ability to join Intelligent Cryptocurrency either for the annual price $997 per year going forward, or if you want to skip that, one time $1,997 and no future renewals ever. Okay, it's for this you will get access to everything I've just mentioned in this presentation. You will get a monthly cryptocurrency newsletter. You will also get access to all the previous newsletters in the archive. You will get a monthly video update for members only every single month going forward. You will get access to the beginners course. It's an 18 lesson course to get you up to speed on crypto. You will get access to the TA and trading course to learn how to read charts, how to trade. 20 lesson course, super detailed, that you can go through at your own speed. You will get access to the special reports that are already in the members area, but also any future ones that I do add to the members area. And of course, you get access to the private Discord chat group with literally hundreds of cryptocurrency investors from all around the world that are already in there. You get direct instant access to that. Of course, you get access to me personally inside the Discord chat as well. And you will be able to get access to my personal buy and sell movements in real time, which I share with members as I personally buy and sell. Obviously, that is not a signal, it's for information, but this is what I'm sharing with you in real time, so you can see what I'm doing with my own money, which projects I'm buying, when I'm selling this, and this alone, in my opinion, is just worth joining the program for. So to be able to get started right now, you can choose your plan, so either the annual $997 per year or the one-time VIP access for $1,997. All you need to do right now is go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join. When you go there, you will be able to choose the plan that you want. You'll be able to sign up and you will be able to get instant access to the members area, and then you'll be able to get added to the Discord chat groups and get started right away. Look, this is the ultimate risk-free opportunity, okay? Because besides everything that I'm giving you here, besides the really favorable pricing compared to any of the competition that's out there, also, I'm giving you something that I don't see other people do. I'm giving you a straight up stupid 60-day refund action-based guarantee. So what this means is basically, as long as you actually plan on using the education, if you join the members area, you go through the training, you join the chat groups, you ask some questions, you literally have 60 days to try this out, okay? Go through everything, get all my research, go through all the courses, participate in the chats, and if for whatever reason you are not happy with your membership, let me know before the 60 days are up and you can get 100% of your membership fee back, okay? That is my guarantee to you. I don't see other people doing this, and I'm doing this because I know what I've created is so valuable and I can help you, right? And I know there is a level of discomfort in joining, right? I'm paying a membership fee, I know. So I'm taking that away, that discomfort, and I'm trying to make this as risk-free for you as possible to just dive straight in here, get all the info, get the help that you need. And if for whatever reason you're not happy, you get your money back. No problems at all. So to be able to join right now, go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join, choose the plan, either the annual renewal or the one-time VIP access option, and then you can get started right away. I am giving you literal risk-free access and mentorship. I'm giving you the education, the tools, the community to help you be successful with cryptocurrencies. The only way that you lose here right now is by not taking me up on this offer, by not joining Intelligent Cryptocurrency, by closing this presentation and not signing up. Okay, that is the only way that you lose, because you are completely backed by a 60-day money back guarantee. So worst case, you get all the research, you get the information, you get to learn, you get all this exciting info. But if you don't take me up on this, you lose out on so much potential upside. Okay, and crazy returns are happening, as you've seen, but this is not going to continue forever. Okay, cryptocurrency markets move in cycles, and these cycles happen fast. Instead of happening every 10 years or every 20 years, they happen every 4 years or less, right? So what's happening right now will not continue forever. If you wait until it's too late, and I'm talking about not just joining Intelligent Cryptocurrency now, but if you join it later, if you wait another month or even a few more weeks, the markets could have already moved way higher, and the higher the markets go, the less I'm going to be able to help you, because the markets are already moved up and you miss that potential upside, and then it becomes much harder to enter because the market has already gone up 10x, 20x. Where do you enter at that point, right? So right now, for me, I think it's still very favorable, but you need to act on this now, because like I said, this is not going to last forever. If the markets continue to go up, at some point, I'm just not going to be able to help you, and then the markets are going to crash again, maybe in a year from now, maybe less than that, maybe longer than that, who knows? But I think right now the opportunity is here, and I don't know how much longer that's going to be. So it is important that you act, or the opportunity will pass you by. Now, let's look at this logically. Okay, can you actually get started with cryptocurrencies when you join Intelligent Cryptocurrency? Can you learn about crypto, what it is, how to get started? Yes, there's an 18-lesson beginner's course to get you up to speed. On top of that, you have support in the Discord chat groups where you can ask questions and get them answered in real time. When you join Intelligent Cryptocurrency, can you learn about trading? The answer is yes. There is a 20-lesson detailed course about trading, reading charts, technical analysis, and you can go through this at your own pace. So again, you can learn this. Okay, can you stay on top of the latest developments? Absolutely, right? You will get access to a monthly newsletter with massive updates every single month. You get a monthly video update with the latest news and latest developments in crypto. There's the Discord group where literally we're in there every single day. There's daily news updates, latest developments. All of this you get as part of an IC member, Intelligent Cryptocurrency, right? Can you get near immediate help in the Discord? Yes, okay. There's people from all around the world. So even if I'm not always available, because obviously I do need to sleep, but you can post a question in there. Members will jump in there. We have moderators. We have other people helping. So you have a question, you jump in the Discord, and you can almost get near immediate help. Is this more cost efficient than trying to do this on your own, or than other programs or whatever? Like I said, other programs literally charging you $2,500 a year, right, going forward. If you try and do this on your own, you're going to spend hours, weeks, and months trying to figure this out, if you can even do that, investing in other courses and so on and so forth. And by that time, the market will probably have already peaked and the opportunity has passed you by. So is this the most cost-efficient option, risk-free? Absolutely, yes, yes, yes. Okay, 60-day money-back guarantee. You can get started right away. Now, is this the best place to be? Education-wise, absolutely yes. There are so many tutorials and videos and trainings in the members area. On top of that, the Discord chat group, I'm in there every single day, okay, answering members' questions, sharing information, making new content. So education-wise, yes. Community-wise, we have an amazing community, positive, supportive people. There's no negativity, right? Ranging from people literally all around the world, from South America, North America, Europe, Africa, Australia, even in Asia, various countries, like literally from all around the world. And we have this community. People are super supportive, and people from all walks of life. Some are completely new to cryptocurrencies and just getting started. Others have been around for several years and already know how everything works. And we have this just amazing community. Support wise, yes, you will almost always get near immediate support, or at least within 24 hours. Updates and research wise, every single day, every month, there's the newsletter, there's the updates, like I said. So again, is this more cost efficient than anything else out there? If you're going to try and figure this out on your own, if you want all the research, the training, the tutorials, that's going to take you enormous amounts of time, probably cost you a lot of money, and by then the opportunity will probably have passed you by. So right now, this is the most cost efficient way, and your risk once again is covered by a 60-day money back guarantee. So Can this pay for itself and then some? Okay, that's a really good question that you might be wondering about. A $2,000 investment to join the membership fee for lifetime access, all it takes is if you put $500 in a cryptocurrency and it goes 5x, or $1,000 in a coin to 3x, and you can make your money back. You can see this stuff happens, right? The cryptocurrencies move like crazy, and there is a lot of money to be made potentially, right? So you can see over here, XVG, Verge against Bitcoin, 47% in a day. ARK against the dollar, 41% in a day. We look over there on the right, it's a cryptocurrency called AVE, used to be known as Lend, 29,994%, right? So almost a 300x, and since then it's actually gone 500x already. So literally, if you had invested $1,000 into this coin at the lows, it could have turned into almost $500,000. That is how crazy this market is. And that chart on the right over there that you see, I'll share a bit more about that in a second. But basically, that was a coin that I've been very, very bullish on and shared with my members already in 2017. There's a lot of people who made a lot of money from Lend and from AVE because I shared my insights and my research into this project. Okay, so can you make the membership fee back? Absolutely, it is completely possible, and you don't even need to make crazy bets on it. Imagine something goes like 300x. Even if you put $100 into that, $100 turns into $30,000. So the potential is there. Absolutely, this can easily pay for itself over the coming months and years. Okay. All it takes is one tip or suggestion. You can see here's another example, 647% in under 60 days. 475% in under 6 weeks. And this is just such a no-brainer way to get started with crypto because, like I said, it's risk-free. And if you resist placing this risk-free investment in yourself by joining Intelligent Cryptocurrency today, okay, you miss out potentially on the chance to make life-changing gains. Okay, you miss out on this discount over here that I'm giving you right now because it's still discounted. I just want to help as many people as I can. Okay, there's people telling me, I should be charging $3,000, $5,000, whatever for this, but I want to help as much as possible. Okay, so right now, because you're watching this, you already see the price, $997 per year if you want the annual subscription, or $1,997 for lifetime access, VIP access with no future renewals. If you don't join today, you miss out on the education, the community, and why would you even want to miss out on this? Cryptocurrency is booming. The world is changing. Who knows what's going to happen, right? There's so much happening in the world. All of it we're covering, we're sharing inside the Discord groups with cryptocurrencies, but also what's happening with the economy, with the stock markets, with real estate, how to position yourself to be able to, maximize your chance for preserving your wealth and for protecting your wealth, because the world is changing, right? Money printing is going insane. Fiat currency is devaluing. Banks are at high risk. There's potential for bail-ins. There's all sorts of crazy stuff going on, and cryptocurrencies are just one vehicle that you can make small asymmetric bets and invest 5 or 10% or less of your net worth, but have the potential to double your net worth or retain your purchasing power and protect your wealth from being confiscated by banks, bail-ins, and who knows what's going to happen, right? So you get access to all of this. You can try it out risk-free for the next 60 days, but if you miss this, the potential downside for you is huge, right? So you have it's a literal risk-free investment right now to join Intelligent Cryptocurrency. And you can see I'm really passionate about this because I want to help people. We're going through difficult times, and I know I can help people, and that's what I can do inside my program, right? So again, this is what you get when you join, okay? 12 monthly newsletters per year. That is a value of $997. You get 12 monthly video updates per year, $297 value. You get the cryptocurrency beginners course, 18 lessons, $297 value. Cryptocurrency trading course of 20 lessons, $997 value. You get access to my cryptocurrency special reports. You get access to the private Discord chat groups for a value of $997, and you get access to my personal buy and sell movements at value of $997. So everything that you're getting here is a value of $4,879. As you know, you're not going to pay that much. Okay, the 2021 special price that you have right now by watching this presentation is to be able to join for only $997 per year. This is an annual renewal, or If you don't want future renewals, you just make the one-time payment for $1,997. VIP access, no upsells, no future renewals, no nothing. You get access to everything that's been created already and everything that will be added to the members area in future. So to join right now and get access to everything here, go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join. Choose the plan that you want, either the annual renewal plan or the VIP access plan for $1,997, and you can get instant access. You can get started right away. You'll be added to the private Discord chat groups, and we can get you up to speed. And if you're wondering, do you need to buy any tools? Can you get started? What do you need to be able to participate in this? Literally all you need is a laptop, a phone, and an internet connection. And the only thing you might need is a VPN. It's a virtual private network to protect your internet connection. But basically this is something you should be using already, whether you're into crypto or not. It literally costs like $5 a month. So that's pretty much it. You need a laptop, a phone, and internet, and you can get started. Okay. If you're wondering, you might be a total beginner. You might not be very good with any of the tech stuff. It might be new. It might be intimidating. Look, I get that. That is why I created Intelligent Cryptocurrency. That's why I created the beginner's course. That's why I make all the tutorials to be able to help, right? I designed this for literally like my parents' generation, 60 plus and late 60s, to be able to understand. They don't know how to use computers very well and the technology, but I literally designed this to walk them through it step by step. And for anyone who's not very tech savvy and not really good with computers, everything is there, right? And if you're wondering, will this only work for you if you're anywhere in the world? You can basically do this from anywhere, right? Whether you're in the US, in the UK, in Europe, South America, Australia, Asia, right? Cryptocurrencies are global, and you can get started with this. Also, the membership in Intelligent Cryptocurrency, it's online, right? So you can go through this at your own pace. All you need is an internet connection. And whether you're 18 or 20 years old and you're excited about learning about crypto, or whether you're 60 or 70 or 80, we literally have members that are in their 80s that are working through the training, that are learning about cryptocurrency, and they're loving it. The support is there. If you have any questions, the guidance is there. So whether you're old or young, absolutely you can use this. And of course, like I said already, if you're not technical, yes, absolutely, all the training is there, and you will get access to the support too. So what about all the courses inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency? Well, if you take the VIP access option for the $1,997, you get updates for life, okay? Every single thing that gets added in future will be yours at no additional cost. Obviously, if you are taking the annual subscription, you will get access to all the updates as long as you're paying on the annual basis. So, anything that gets added even after you sign up, obviously will be yours. VIP access, no future costs at all or renewals. And with the annual membership, obviously you'll need to continue to pay every single year if you want to continue to have that access. So that is an option that you can choose. You can literally do this with as little or as much time as you want. So if you have an hour per day, you can go through the training and the courses at your own pace. There's no requirement to spend hours every single day doing this. You can literally do it how you want. You will receive a new newsletter and video update every single month. So the schedule is inside the members area, but the 7th of every month, you will get the new crypto newsletter, and the video update is typically done on the third Wednesday. So the third Wednesday of the month. So basically this splits up the month basically in a nice 2-week period. So every 2 weeks you get an update, and you can basically stay up to date with just the newsletter and the video update. So if you have a busy schedule, that's perfect. Just, that's all you need to do. And you will have full access to everything immediately after you purchase. You can go sign up, create an account, get access to all the courses, the previous newsletters, all that kind of stuff right away. What about the 60-day action-based refund guarantee? It's literally that, okay? It's a guarantee. So there is no risk for you joining. Like I said, if you have any objections or you're not happy, within 60 days, just email support@intelligentcryptocurrency.com. The help desk will be there. Also in the members area, you'll be able to just contact. If you have any questions, ask for a refund. I will literally give you that refund if you want within the 60 days, okay, if you're not happy. So there is no risk. All that you risk is basically losing a bit of time to sign up and go through the stuff. And the upside is potentially life-changing. You get to learn new skills. You get to connect with hundreds of members literally all around the world who are doing this. There's so much potential upside, right? So you have that 60-day guarantee. And look, what I will say to you is this: if cryptocurrency isn't for you for whatever reason, and you don't want to learn about it, you don't want to get started, that is cool. But if you are watching this right now and you are doing anything with cryptocurrencies, but you decide not to join me inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency, the risk is huge, and I would really, really, for your own benefit, advise you to not do that. Okay, if you're going to go at this on your own, people are going to lose so much money. I see it every day. People who are sending funds to the wrong address and losing $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 by making a wrong thing, or people falling for scams that can easily be identified. That's a benefit. You have access to the group. So if anything you're not sure about, you hop over into the group, you share whatever the link is, whatever you're thinking about doing, and you ask for feedback from the group from more experienced people. And sometimes they'll just be able to tell you, no, that's a scam, stay away from it, right? I've seen people lose tens of thousands of dollars literally falling for scams that could have easily been avoided just by posting in the group and getting some feedback from it, okay? Tech mistakes, installing the wrong wallet, sending the wrong transactions, it can cost you thousands or tens of thousands of dollars if you do this on your own. So literally, just joining this is already making its money back, okay? If you try and do this, you will probably lose at least $1,000 or more if you try and do this on your own. And I'm not trying to scare you here, okay? I would love to have you join me inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency. I'm not trying to pressure you or anything like that. I've literally been in the space for multiple years, day in, day out, okay, full time. I've helped literally hundreds of people, if not thousands of people, and I've gotten so many requests of, how can I help me? I installed the wrong wallet, I just lost money, I just got scammed, I did this, I did that, I did that. And I can help with this stuff because I've been through it, okay? I've also lost money, I've also fallen for scams. I know how all this stuff works, and I can help you with that. And the only way to do that is if you join Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Otherwise, I can't help you, right? So the benefit is there. And like I said, I'm taking all the risk because for the first 60 days, if you want your money back, you just ask me and I will give that to you, right? So it is a big win-win-win for everyone. You need to join here so you can get access to all of that if you're doing anything with crypto. And look, the proof is all there. So if you're new to my content and you've just found this presentation and this is the first time you're seeing me, right? I get it. Online there's a lot of unethical people, and hopefully you get the point by now. I've really tried my best to make this presentation to come across as no BS, no hype. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to share all my best information in the shortest period of time putting this together. And the proof is all there, okay? I have a YouTube channel, Dirk Crypto Diggy, as you can see over there on the screenshot too. And I've been doing this for multiple years. So you can see here on the left, and you can go and search for this if you want, go into YouTube and verify that this is here. You can see on April 19th, 2019, I made this video on my YouTube channel and I said owning one Bitcoin may be the best financial decision of your life. At that time, Bitcoin was trading at $5,500, or even less actually. And Bitcoin has already gone to over $40,000, right? So that is like I'm here. I've got the track record. I've got the experience. It's not like I just came here into this market like many people do, because when crypto goes up, all the snake oil salesmen come out and start selling you courses and all this stuff. I know how that works, right? They just want to profit on it, but they don't have the experience. I've been doing this for years and years and years. Okay, I know what I'm doing. You can see on the right, this was about the project Lend. It is now called AVE. You can see the date. You can go and search this on YouTube if you want. January 21st, 2018, Lend at the time was trading at just under 200 million market cap. It was trading at 20 cents, okay? Literally, it went to $2 billion in market cap. It did a 10x, just like I predicted in this video, in under 2 years, okay? So that alone was a 10x prediction on that specific project. I have many more different projects that I cover, that I research. That's what I do in my newsletter inside the training. So the proof is all there. I've been doing this for a long time, and I continue, I plan on continuing just to share this knowledge and experience. And the best way I can do that is in my newsletters inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency, okay? The community is amazing. You can join this risk-free, like I said, 60-day refund guarantee. TC, Dirk's newsletter helps me find diamond in the rough crypto picks. There's no way I would ever be able to do this by myself. Aaron, I signed up the other day. I couldn't believe the amount of content on the website and the Discord channel. The TA is great. Thanks for everything. D is saying, Dirk has been a constant in the crypto space since I started my journey 2.5 years ago. If you want honest research and chart analysis that is unbiased, I highly recommend Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Ben saying, Dirk goes above and beyond, love your work, looking forward to things to come, and a couple of sneaky celebratory drinks somewhere. JG, I have been following Dirk for over 3 years now. Throughout that time, Dirk has continued to provide info, news, updates, and support. All right, thanks again. You can see over here my portfolio, and that was a long time ago already, sitting at 50% net profit. So that's already increased already, guys. And I can continue to show you so many examples. All the testimonials are there. Okay, these are all real people. You'll be able to meet them inside the Discord chat groups. You can see over here, I trust you, Dirk. I've known you since 2017. We had a few conversations in the group. After the 2018 crash, when every crypto group owner vanished, you were still there and you were still in the market, which makes me double my trust. And that is absolutely true. You know, in the bear market, that's what I'm saying. You know, when the markets go up, all these snake oil salesmen come out of nowhere, start trying to sell you course and trying to pretend they're an expert. I've been doing this for years. Even in the bear market, when things crashed, every single day I was there. I was making content. I was helping members, writing newsletters. You know, and that's what you get when you join Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Okay, no BS, no hype. I'll always tell you straight and be transparent with you. Rob saying, I bought a bunch of ADA based on one of your videos, up 89%. I'm following Dirk since 2017. His technical analysis, great picks for the coins are the best. I made a lot of money following him. Melinda say, if you ever get down to Austin Murr, let me know, I'll buy you a beer. I watched your video about the ETH pump you predicted, dropped 4,000 to ETH, add to my existing holding, over 30% in a day. Mark is saying, made some good money on this. Thanks, Dirk, for the recommendations over the year. Ray, Merry Christmas, Dirk. Thank you for doing great work as always. My life has already changed without the bull run. Thanks to you, mate. Have a great day, and let's make an unforgettable 2021. So you can see, I have so more. I'm not going to run through dozens and dozens of them, but these are all real people, real success stories that all appreciate what I've created, and you'll be able to meet them inside the chat groups, okay? So to join, to sign up, you have the choice right now, either an annual renewal of $9.97 per year, or, you know, in the long term, if you're planning to subscribe for the long term, it just makes way more sense to join the VIP access. No future renewals, no upsells, nothing. You get access to everything. So, you know, if you're planning to stay subscribed for like 3, 4, 5 years, it makes way more sense. It's way cheaper, just the one-time payment for $19.97. But you're completely welcome to sign up for the $9.97 per year if you want to try it for the year. So to sign up, go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join. You'll be able to choose your plan, create an account right after you pay, and get instant access to the entire members area, the monthly newsletters, the video updates, the beginner's course, the trading course, the special reports, the private Discord chat group, and my own personal buy and sell movements. And look, again, I just want to share this with you. You're watching this right now, okay? You've invested this time to get to the point in this presentation, and you know what is happening right now. I've tried my very best to explain this to you. You have this opportunity right now. This is potentially a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity where, you know, you have the potential for so much upside. But this is something that is time-sensitive. Once this opportunity passes, it is not going to last forever. It may not come back again, because I do think that in future there will be regulation and the market cap will be bigger. These crazy gains of 100, 200, 300x potential, I don't think those are going to be there anymore in future, or not as often as they are now. So right now is still a very special point in time. But imagine a few years from now, and you're looking back on this, or even maybe 12 months from now, and you know, someone was here watching this presentation, having the opportunity, and it played out exactly like I've been telling you. Like the markets boom, there's potential 50, 100, 200x, and you would have had the opportunity, but you didn't act on it. You didn't join Intelligent Cryptocurrency at risk-free. You didn't learn about the stuff, and you missed out on some of the biggest potential life-changing gains ever, right? What would you say to this person, right? If you could go back in time and they missed out on, you would say, hey, go and sign up right now, learn about the stuff, at least put in the time, right? Learn, go through the courses. You literally have nothing to lose. Why would you pass on this opportunity? You can literally go through all the training, all the courses. If you're not happy, you just ask for your money back within the 60 days. It's no problem. Why would you pass on that, right? That's what I would say to this person. That's what I would say to myself if I was in that position, right? If I go back in time. And look, you got to think about who do you want to be in future? You know, how do you want your life to look like? Because the world is changing. We are in for some very difficult times in the years and the decade ahead, in my opinion. I think things are going to get a lot worse economically. We're seeing the lockdowns, we're seeing all this crazy stuff. And if you don't act, your potential future, your wealth, your freedom, your ability to live life on your own terms is going to decline. You have to take action. You have to do things, right? So if you want to continue to have freedom, whether that's materialistic things, cars and jets, whatever, if you want to be able to have the financial freedom to live where you want, maybe even still be able to travel, who knows how that's going to go. But you know, if you do want that, or you want to be able to spend time with your family and not be stuck and tied to a paycheck, or be worrying about how you're going to operate your business if you're not allowed to leave your home and all that kind of stuff, right? You need to take some actions, and you need to take steps to be able to ensure that future for yourself. And look, let me show you how I think. I've been doing this for the whole presentation already, but I just want to sum it up here. So the rise of cryptocurrencies as a new asset class is literally a once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay, this is something that has come around in the last decade. It's completely new, and this is a chance, if you know what's happening, like I've been explaining, to hop on that train as it starts moving. Okay, and the train is already moving. This is a chance for the regular people to have a real shot at becoming incredibly wealthy. Most people will miss out on this. Okay, that's just basically how it is. But by knowing how this is, you can hop on that train and go along for the ride. And look, crypto has been proven. Several years ago, you might still be wondering, or 2017 even, people were still wondering, you know, is this legit, or is this like another fad? Is it a scam? Whatever the case is. But this has been here Bitcoin has been around for 12 years now. Okay, the institutions are getting involved. The banks, PayPal is offering crypto services. JP Morgan is literally offering crypto banking services to crypto exchanges. Okay, billionaires are investing their funds, you know, small percentages, single digit percentages, but you know, publicly listed companies. MicroStrategy invested more than $1 billion into Bitcoin because they see the future of it, and they understand that holding cash, fiat currencies, US dollars, euros, every single year you hold on to that cash, it's reducing in purchasing power, right? Bitcoin is the opposite. It's scarce. It's going to continue to go higher, and more people are starting to realize this. Okay, and as this happens, you've been around, okay? You've seen how the internet has grown over the past 20-25 years. I remember I grew up with dial-up internet, okay? Super slow computers. The internet was nothing. There was no, this was even before Google. This was before there were smartphones, before Apple, all this stuff. You know, I witnessed that, and we've seen it. We've seen how that has grown into these days, everyone having a smartphone with 4G or 5G. You can stream videos off your phone, even in the plane at 30,000 feet in the air, right? You can see how that's gone from a small percentage to literally billions of people who use the internet on a daily basis. And I think that cryptocurrencies are going to follow the same path. They are a combination of financial instruments with the technological aspect. And cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, they're basically more efficient as a way of payment and a way of communicating, and all the other cryptocurrencies with blockchain technology. It is just the next step in the evolution of money and technology, and we're moving into this digital world. We already are in a digital world. So initially, these first 12 years of Bitcoin, that's been the testing period, but you can see it's growing, and more people, and it's like a snowball. Initially it's slow, right, to get bigger and bigger, but as it gets bigger and as it gains momentum, it just starts to get bigger and faster and quicker. And I think the same thing is going to go with cryptocurrency, right? First it's slow, and then suddenly, boom, it just spreads to tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people. And obviously the prices are likely to just follow up with that. So this is an enormous opportunity. Okay, can you imagine what's going to happen to the prices of Bitcoin and other crypto when instead of having 50 million people around the world who own crypto, we go to 500 million or 1 billion people who all own some Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, right? I believe this is by far the biggest opportunity to get set up for life rich without hard work, okay, without being very smart at all, and without effort. You basically just need to know about this opportunity, act on it, participate in the markets, and just sit along for the ride. That is literally it. Okay, and you could potentially turn every $1,000 into $20,000, $50,000, even as much as $200,000. Okay, it has happened before, it is still happening, and these opportunities are here. But you need to act, and then you need to be patient. So this is it. Okay? You only get one shot. If you don't take this right now, you could end up regretting it forever while others enjoy their life of financial freedom and early retirement. If you refuse to sacrifice to get what's important to you becomes the sacrifice. So crazy returns are happening, but this will not continue forever. Okay, like I've said, if you wait until it's too late, I can no longer help you. And this is why I'm stressing this so much. Okay, I'm not trying to pressure you into joining at all, but I'm telling you this is urgent. These markets will not continue to go up forever, and the opportunity will pass you by unless you act now. Even waiting another week or waiting another month or 2 months, markets could continue to push up so much higher, and then it becomes so much harder for me to help you until it gets to a point where the market might peak and there's no way I can help you. Even if you want to join, you can, but at that point, all I can do is tell you like, hey, the market's already peaked, they're probably going to crash, it's not smart to keep your money in, right? Right now, we still have that opportunity that right ahead of us. I believe we still have several months at least to go. So this opportunity is here now, but if you wait, then that opportunity might pass you by and I can't help you anymore. So again, who do you want to be? How do you want your future to look? You have the chance to take control over it right now with asymmetric bets on a small industry that could potentially become enormous, and you can hop along for the ride. The awesome truth is you can be that person, and I'm removing the hard part for you. Okay, I'm giving you all my experience, all my knowledge, all my research, and just shortcutting you directly to success, what has taken me literally years to learn. And you are looking at the best choice right now. The education is there, you're getting the updates, the research, the community is there, hundreds of members literally from all around the world. That alone, they say your network is your net worth. You get to increase your network by hundreds of people instantly when you join. Okay, the support is there, the chance to get this now at the best time is here. This is simply it. Okay, 10 years from now, what could this one decision lead to? It's risk-free. You can join, you can get the information, and what would the chance really take in here cost you? A little bit of your time, that's it. Okay, so would you regret not trying right now and feel great knowing that you saved maybe $10 a day for a few months, literally risk-free, right? Would you regret that? Imagine 10 years from now you didn't take this opportunity and you missed out on the chance to get 100, 200, 300x potential returns on crypto, or learning, or being part of the network and the community, right? In order to get to where you want to be, something has to change, and you have to seize the opportunity, but there is a minor discomfort. Okay, I know that all growth takes discomfort. If there wasn't discomfort, it wouldn't be growth, right? If you could continue to advance in life without discomfort, well, then everyone would be awesome and living their best life, right? If you want to lose weight, you have to have the discomfort of changing your diet or exercising more. If you want to move up in life, you need the discomfort of learning and investing in your education and putting in the time to learn, right? So there is a discomfort for you to join intelligent cryptocurrency. I get that, right? I've showed you everything. I'm leading you to the door, but you have to take the next step here and join and make that payment, invest in yourself. I've tried to make this as risk-free as possible by giving you that 60-day refund policy, but the next step is completely up to you. So to join us inside, all you need to do right now is go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join, select the plan that you want, either the annual renewal, $997 per year, or to actually save money in the long run, the one-time payment plan, VIP access, $1,997, no future renewals. Go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join, select your plan, and get instant access to everything here in the members area. Get added to the Discord chat groups, and you'll be able to get started right away. All right, so now is the time you have been waiting for. My personal 3 coin picks I am personally betting on for a huge ROI. And just a quick disclaimer, once again, this is not financial advice, okay? These are just 3 coins that I personally believe in. I think they have huge potential. I'm putting my own money in these coins. I do own these coins, okay? So I'm not telling you to blindly buy these tokens. I'm just sharing with you what I've personally done and why I believe in these coins, so that you can go and do your own research. And before you make any investment decisions, before you buy any tokens, go out there and consult a financial advisor. That being said, coin number 1 is a project called ARK. Okay, so you can see over here on the right, I have all this information about the website. So feel free to screenshot this so you can refer to it later. That's the easiest way to do that right now. Official website arc.io, and there you have various other information like the token details on CoinGecko, their Reddit, their Twitter, Discord, GitHub, roadmap, and that kind of stuff. Okay, so the ARC project, basically in their own words, this is a project that empowers everyone, regardless of their aim or tech background, to quickly and easily leverage blockchain technology. We provide the tools and resources that enable individuals, developers, and startups to apply blockchain technology as a foundation for their own projects, applications, and ideas. So basically what they're focusing on is to make blockchain accessible to businesses and developers in a very easy way so that these people don't need to go and develop their own blockchain, which is incredibly costly, expensive, and time consuming to do. So they can just use ARC and pretty much use that to interact with other blockchains, to create their own blockchain, to create their own tokens, but all built on top of ARC. This is a project that initially ICO'd in 2016, so they've been around for a long time. They've been very transparent with their funding, with the money that they've raised. They've been very responsible. They've provided enormous communication over the last few years. Okay, they've put out monthly updates, reports. They're active on Twitter. They're active on their blog. There is so much information, and I really like everything about this project, and I really believe in what they're doing, and that eventually, and this is a big way that I personally choose my coin, is I base or I really look for quality and products. Okay, so in the space, there's a lot of hype with coins that just come out, and there's marketing promises and all these kind of things. But what I look for is no BS, no hype. I want them to build something. I want them to make progress. I want them to deliver on their promise. Because when they have an actual working product, I think the chance down the line that this is going to succeed and that their token is going to increase in value is much higher than a big promise with nothing to back up the promise. Okay, so ARC is a project I heavily believe in and that I put a lot of money in, and I really believe that this project will succeed down the line. Coin number 2 is a project called Icon, and the token is ICX. Once again, feel free to screenshot this. Okay, the official website, icon.foundation, and basically the vision of Icon is to redefine the meaning of communities. In doing so, introduce an era of decentralization. We envision creating a world by connecting such communities. So basically, Icon is a project, it's based in South Korea. Okay, it's very much focused on the South Korean market, but because it is blockchain, because it is cryptocurrency, it can go global. Okay, and this project also has been around since 2017. They have an enormous team working on it. They have made enormous progress. They're focused on interoperability, meaning focused on connecting different blockchains, connecting communities. They have a private company that's working on the Icon project on top of it, that's building on top of it, called Icon Loop. And Icon Loop is really focused on blockchain solutions for enterprises. And Icon Loop is working on a number of different projects. One of them, which is recently launched, called My ID, and it's digital identity on the blockchain, which allows people to actually have their information, their passport, their driver's license, all that kind of stuff through the My ID on the Icon blockchain, and that will be able to interconnect with different services such as banking, and they're even working on having degrees and diplomas and that kind of stuff on the blockchain. Icon is a huge project, and I am very, very bullish on it. It seems like they are very competent. They've made enormous progress. Like I've said, they even have ties with the South Korean government. There's a lot of partnerships happening there. So, you know, once again, go and verify all this information. Go and do your own research. But this is the number 2 coin that I'm personally betting on for future success. Coin number 3 is a project called Engine, and the coin is called ENJ. Okay, so once again, screenshot this, the official website, engine.io. So Engine is focused around gaming, so online gaming, video games. Okay, and this is obviously a huge, huge industry. Now, the nice thing that I like about Engine also, they've been around since 2017, but they're not just a random coin. They've got a whole ecosystem built out. Okay, they have software development kits that people can build on top of. They have an engine wallet, okay, an ERC20 token wallet. They have game plugins, virtual item management apps, a payment gateway platform. They have so many things going for them. It's a whole ecosystem. It's not just a single project or a single token. And one thing that I really like is also they're focused on something that's called non-fungible tokens, NFTs. And basically what this means, and this is very important, especially for the video game industry, but also for digital assets in general, it means that a digital asset can actually be captured in a unique token. So non-fungible means there's no other token like it. So Bitcoin, one Bitcoin is fungible. You can swap it with another Bitcoin. Okay, one barrel of oil is fungible. You can swap it for another barrel of oil. But a non-fungible token could mean that you could put a video game character or a unique weapon or a unique sword or a shield or something like that, and you can outright own that item out of the game, and you can trade with it on marketplaces. Virtual item sales like this in video games is already a massive industry. There are people paying tens of thousands of dollars for these virtual items, and Engine is one of the largest projects that is working on integrating this and making it all happen, and they're doing very, very well so far, in my opinion. So I am very bullish on the future of Engine, the whole project, and the coin. And you know, video games is just something that's huge, and it's only going to continue to get bigger and bigger, especially with everyone kind of stuck at home and locked in their houses. Gaming and the transition to gaming on the blockchain and NFTs, Engine is a project, like I said, I am very, very bullish on this. So look, at this point, I'm about to wrap this up. I don't want to leave you empty-handed, so hopefully I'm going to see you inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Hopefully you're going to sign up. You see the value here and the importance of joining. But if you do want more information or you want to do some research and see for yourself, my YouTube, search for Dirk Crypto Diggy. You'll be able to see all my videos, my previous videos, my predictions, all that kind of stuff. Instagram at Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Feel free to follow me there. Twitter at Dirk Crypto Diggy. And what I want to do for you also is I've prepared a write-up, a research about the 3 different coins that I've just shared with you. So if you email support@intelligentcryptocurrency.com, put in the subject line coin report, I will reply to you with this free PDF. You'll get the research and the write-ups on all 3 of these coins I just shared with you and why I personally believe they are really good projects with high potential upside. So a final summary, final chance for you to join right here before I wrap things up. Go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join. Select the plan, either the $997 per year, or if you want to end up saving money in the long run, one-time payment, $1,997, VIP access, no future renewals, completely covered by a 60-day money-back guarantee. As soon as you pay, you'll get instant access to the members area. You'll be able to get added to the private Discord chat group and meet everyone that I've shown you the testimonials. You'll be able to ask questions, get support, and basically get up to speed ASAP. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency, and I hope that we can navigate this cryptocurrency space together in the coming months and years and really be there to help you have as much success as possible. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency.